Hi, my name is Patricia, and this is my husband. He's going to be acting as my student today. I am working from home right now, so there are a couple differences than there would be in my classroom, obviously. But the first is that we are using an iPad with Desmos pulled up on it. Normally this would be on a Chromebook. I have a small whiteboard here that represents the big whiteboard that I would have in front of my class, and then these would normally be made out of construction paper for our word wall, but we just have regular paper here, so that's how we're going to start. Okay, so today we will be learning about tax, tip, discount, and markup. Today's unit will just start with tax. Raise your hand if you've ever been to the dollar store. What is the store's slogan?
It's like stuff costs $1 or something.
Yes, everything costs $1. Have you ever noticed that when you check out, it ends up being more than $1?
Yeah, that's the worst.
That is because of tax. Now take out your notebooks so we can write down our new vocabulary. I'll write the definitions on these strips of paper that we're going to use for our vocabulary wall later. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to write down is tax. Tax will add to the price. Okay. So tax is proportional. In the past, tax was not proportional. It wasn't fair to the people because they could be taxed whatever amount the tax collectors decided. Now things are more fair, and tax is proportional to the amount that is earned or spent. The next thing that we're going to write down on our word wall is total or new price. And this is going to be our end result. We will add more vocabulary as the unit progresses, but today we're just going to focus on tax, total, and new price.
Perfect.
Okay, so in your notebook, we are going to learn how to set up the problem. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to set up the problem with 3 columns. Just like this. Okay, so the first problem says, Greg bought a new video game for $30. He was charged 6% sales tax. What is he going to pay for the new game? So with our 3 columns here, we're going to start by labeling them with original, and so we're going to figure out what the original price is. The original price on this question is $30. Now notice that this is talking about money. So we have a $, and we have 2 numbers after the decimal place. It goes to the hundredths. Okay, in the middle, we're going to write what we're talking about in the problem. In this problem, we're talking about tax. So the tax means that we are adding. So we're going to put a plus sign here to remind us that in the end we're going to be adding. So for this problem, it says that it was taxed 6%. So we're going to write 6% here. And we're going to write out the whole thing. 6% of what? 6% of $30. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to convert this percentage to a decimal point. And the way that we do that is we divide it by 100. If you forget what to divide by, the percentage almost looks like a 1, 0, and a 0. So you can use Desmos to divide 6 by 100.
Hang on. It's 0.06.
Yes, 0.06. Okay. Of means to multiply. So we're going to multiply by 30 because $30. So you're going to multiply 0.06 by 30, and that's going to give you,
Hang on. 1.8.
yes, 1.8. Now, does that number look good to you?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's what the calculator said.
Yes. So, what does 1.8 represent?
Tax.
The tax. And the tax is based off of
The original.
the original price. And so it's going to have to be written as money because it's how much you're going to owe in addition. So if we're going to write it as money, how would we do that?
Needs a dollar sign.
Yes, it's going to need a dollar sign.
Now it's good.
So if you look here, we see that there's a dollar sign, and after the decimal point, there needs to be 2 numbers. So we can add a 0 at the end.
Oh, so kind of like a filler.
Yes, like a filler. So it becomes $1.80. Okay. The last column, we're going to either write total or new price. Now for the total, we're going to be adding, because if you remember here, we said that we were going to add because tax is adding. So we're going to add the original price plus the tax that we figured out. So it's going to be $30 plus $1.80 which then equals $31.80.
Oh, that's not so hard.
Yeah. So we're going to try a problem together now. Okay. So on your paper, you're going to write it the same exact way. And this is going to help us each time to be able to set up the problem and stay organized so we're not making little mistakes.
So what is this problem? I'm ready.
So this problem says, Mila wants to buy a new dress. The dress is $43. At 6% sales tax, how much will she pay for the dress? So what is our first step that we need to do?
We need to set up our columns.
We need to set up our columns, yes.
The middle one's tax.
Yeah, so you notice that in this problem, it does refer to sales tax.
So I have a column for original, a column for tax, and a column for new price.
Yes. Now, you did forget one thing in the middle price, or in the middle column. For next to tax, we want to write an addition sign to remind us what we're going to be doing at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So what is our original price in this problem?
The dress was $43.
Yes. So we're going to write $43. Okay. What would be the next step?
The tax was 6% again?
Yes. So we're going to write 6%.
And then of the original, oh, I started saying 30, of $43.
Yes.
Because it's not $30 this time.
Yes. 6% of $43.
Now I have to make 6% into a decimal.
Yes.
It's 0.06 again.
Perfect.
The of means plus. Because it says plus.
Well, it says plus because that's what we're going to be doing at the end. But of, if you remember, means to multiply.
Okay.
So we're going to be multiplying.
By the 43.
Yes.
So I'm going to type in 0.06 times 43.00. 2.58.
Very good. Now, how does that number look?
Pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that it would be missing is a dollar sign.
Oh, that's right. That pesky dollar sign.
Okay. So now what's the next step?
I forgot.
Okay. We're going to be taking the original and we're going to be adding, because we put the plus sign up here, the tax, which is $2.58. So we're adding.
Oh, that's
these
where
two
the plus
numbers
is
together.
from.
Yes.
Okay. $45.58, and don't forget that pesky dollar sign.
Yes. So our new price, or our total, is $45.58. Now that we have practiced a problem together, I'm going to give you a worksheet to try some problems out on your own. I will come around and make sure that you are on the right track and let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Okay. And after he has had enough time to practice independently, I will close out the lesson. So next time you're at the store, recognize that the amount of money that you spend determines the amount of tax that's owed. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of deal where everybody pays the same amount of tax for every purchase. This will affect your budget while shopping because the amount of money you end up paying will be more than the items are priced at. You may need to estimate what your total will be after tax before you get to the checkout. And when you reference your notes later, know that markup and tip are done the exact same way as tax. We'll learn about those next class. Okay?
Thanks, Mrs. K.